So yeah, get ready for some Kusogrand3. We've got, I believe, 4 people duking it out in this game. Rising Zan. I think it's called Rising Zan. Zan Attack. Yeah, it's Rising Zan. It starts at 3:15 Eastern, you know, depending on how setup goes. We also have 2 matches tomorrow starting at 3:15 Eastern. That is going to be huge because that is for the final bracket. That's right, we have a bunch of people who are going to be trying to make their way to the grand finals. It's going to be not too long of a journey, but it'll take some time, you know. Luckily, this tournament has been going a lot faster before, and it's all because of all the people who've been helping, especially Cadus. But besides just Cadus, there have also been multiple people helping out. Thank you all. Thank you all. I know the Game Masters, I have to thank them for all of the work that they've done in scheduling matches as well as getting the games ready for what's going on. Thank you as well, Kowal, for being fantastic at what? Oh, clipping. He's done all the clips. Thank you, Kowal. Thank you so much. Let's see, Corndan has been just fantastic at getting things arranged as well. I know he's been a backup Cadus at times, and he's also helped out fill in some of the gaps when we have somebody who is not able to show up. So thank you. Huge shout-outs, honestly, to everybody who's been helping. And the competitors, of course, they have been doing fantastic. But will they be able to survive the games coming up? Competitors. Yeah, I want to say, you know, it's good to go and follow several of the people who've been participating. A lot of them play tons of bad video games. It's part of, I don't know, it's part of our life. Most of us genuinely enjoy them. Some of us don't. And those people, you know, are probably really angry most days that they compete. But hey, you know, it's fun still. It's fun. Just so much anger. I'm currently getting everything ready for the match, getting the layout looking all snazzy. I turned snazzy up to 11 today, okay? That's pretty high. High snazziness. No, that is the wrong font. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So this is, as a matter of fact, a Dragon Dark pick, and it makes sense why Dragon Dark would choose this beautiful game. He obviously had seen it before. It's kind of one of those old GDQ classics, Rising Zan, that a lot of the GDQ crew knows. So we'll see how the match goes. It's going to be a blast. Were the dates for Big Bad Gameathon announced? Yes, it's happening in September, and submissions are now. So if you haven't submitted yet, then you need to. Oh my gosh, I need to. If you're me, then submit to the marathon, because it's going to be a hoot. Alright, I think I hear a Dragon Dark sneaking in. Hello, Dragon Dark.
You hear some typing, do I?
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty fantastic typing. It's fine, it goes well. We're listening to Undertale music, so type away. Yeah, that's what I asked for.
I'm surprised we don't have an Uyama in here helping us out.
He will be hopping in.
I figured as much.
He said, I have to. It's like...
Well, yes. Yes, he does.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. Did you choose it because of Uyama and his early playthroughs?
I chose it because it's really goofy, and I didn't feel like giving them like a nuclear option, considering this one, you know, the points don't matter or anything, it's just for fun, so why not give them something a little bit more fun and enjoyable to watch with an awesome theme song?
Okay, good point. Yeah, the game is rather goofy, but at the same, you know, it's got its own problems, but it's going to be very enjoyable. I'd say that this is definitely a Kuso game, although one of the more enjoyable ones out there.
Yeah, I put it like borderline Kuso. Like right at the edge, maybe just short of it, but Kuso enough that we can have it in because of how goofy it is.
Yeah. We always have debates about what constitutes Kuso and what doesn't. I will be the judge today, and I judge worthy. And I think I see Mike Uyama sneaking in. He may be
so
just a second.
So what should we rename the channel to?
What's that?
Samurai Kuso?
Sure. Okay.
I was gonna say rename the channel to All Button Event.
Oh, baby. Ugh. If you've never seen this game, yeah, you're in for a treat, because this is going to be
okay.
Beautiful.
I compromised. I went with All Kusoge Event.
Oh boy.
So Suburban Socrates or Socrates has it right. It's actually a proto Devil May Cry. It's Devil May Cry before Devil May Cry came out.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, awesome.
So, Dragon Dark, did you give people the manual or anything, or are they just figuring it out on their own?
I gave them the manual.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I think the manual tells that there are special moves. I can't remember.
Well.
It is worth noting that the highest rank is... I'm trying to remember. It's like super ultra sexy hero.
Oh, Dragon
I'm
Dark.
not kidding. That's like the equivalent of the game's S rank, or like perfect clear.
It's
so
like
that's the kind of game we're getting into. There's also an underwear mode, which is an unlockable, which lets you play in the underwear. Which would be awesome for this match, but I don't think there's a pre-cleared save file for the underwear mode.
No, I didn't have one to work with.
That's fair.
We just get his really awesome samurai gunman outfit.
Oh, baby.
You know, as the game says, Johnny no more in the intro. By the way, can we force people, like force players to like show us the intro, or else they have to play this game?
They're going to play the intro, and they're going to let the cutscenes play.
Oh, good.
Do I need to start the timer during the intro, or do we just start the timer after?
The intro can play before they even have to hit start, and then there's an opening cutscene after they actually load the game up. I'd say start the timer right after the cutscene finishes.
Okay. They're running the intro real quick. I'm kind of liking the music. Looks like Heavy Bass X is having a little bit of a difficulty with some buffering. That is fine. That is fine. Okay, a couple people have recent.
A blue-eyed boy from the Old West learned one of life's cruelest lessons, that evil was bigger than his gun. So he followed the footsteps of a mysterious master to the Far East, where he learned the secrets of the sword and came back home with the heart of a gunman and the soul of a samurai.
Okay, this is pretty good. Johnny No More.
Johnny had a dream of being the biggest hero round. There wouldn't be an enemy that he could not put down with a gun. Then one day
I told you I wasn't lying to you. He is Johnny No More.
Oh yeah.
He is now Rising Zan, Samurai Gunman.
Oh, I'm loving this.
By the way, his vest actually has the Japanese character for Zan.
Ooh.
Huh. That I didn't know.
Going in team and everything. And it means basically to slash. Sometimes means to kill or defeat, but usually to slash.
So he's the Rising Slash.
The Rising Slash. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, he's a samurai gunman and a cowboy, so obviously you need to use both the English and the Japanese. And as you can see from the high production value of the game, a lot of this full motion video is in-game footage, but with full motion video graininess.
This is going to be cutscene %, yes. So
Definitely.
don't worry.
And you definitely want to hear the voice acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will try to be quiet whenever we have voice acting. So, yes.
Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman.
That is such a beautiful theme song.
Okay, I'm asking them to let me know when they're at the title screen. We will start the timer as soon as they enter the intro cutscene. Okay, 3 out of 4 are ready.
For whatever reason, Heavy Base X is streaming at 1080 and 60 frames per second, so on my end, his stream might lag a bit.
Oh, don't
That's
worry,
okay.
that's happening for all of us.
The Samurai Gunman.
It's all good. It looks like everybody is getting to the title screen. And I am wishing them the best of luck. Wish them as well, chat. Because we are ready to roll. And as soon as we enter the intro cutscene, I will start our timer.
Sounds good to me.
In theory, you know. In theory, I'll do that.
During the pioneer days in America, there was a young man named Johnny who lived in a small gold mine in town. He had many dreams, one of which was to become the greatest hero that ever lived.
Ooh.
He and the sheriff spent much of their time roaming around in search of adventure, as everyday life in their
Since we're
town
just waiting
was,
for the
most
start,
part, peaceful. That is,
this game is one of those
until
games
just
that's my fault.
when people began
I bought this game maybe 10 years
at
ago.
a nearby ravine.
Oh, but we'll switch this
Sensing
cutscene
grave
first.
danger, Johnny went to the ravine to explore. What he found was a dark and narrow gorge into which it would be easy for someone to fall, and into the river below. After a while, Johnny gave up his search, convinced there was nothing to be found. Then, just as he was turning to go home, his horse suddenly fell out from under him. Johnny jumped off his horse and drew his gun. "Come out, I'll kill you all." He fired off several rounds from the gun given to him by his late father. The only thing running through his mind was to kill these unknown assassins and achieve his lifelong dream, to become a hero. However, none of the bullets he fired found their mark. And suddenly, with a flash of light, Johnny fell to the floor unconscious, with blood flowing from his face. Johnny woke up in pain.
Oh.
Suzuki, his father's lifelong friend from Zipangu, saved him. Johnny spoke of the incident at the ravine with Suzuki in hopes that Suzuki would teach him Zipangu's legendary fighting technique. Suzuki, a master of this ancient fighting art, agreed to teach Johnny, knowing that Johnny's life would be forfeit otherwise. A few days later, Suzuki and Johnny departed to Zipangu. Many years have passed. Johnny is now a master of both his own traditional fighting method and Zipangu's. He wields his gun and the blade of the samurai with equal skill.
Ooh.
He commits himself to his new name, Zan, and returns to his hometown.
Okay, it looks like we are out of the first cutscene, probably, unless there's a little bit more here.
No, there's a little bit more.
Ah, okay.
There's a bit more.
That's okay. Well, he's a master of cowboy and martial arts. But the cowboys also have martials. So it's the martial arts.
Who the hell are you? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, I'm not gonna let you get away with it anymore.
Wow, that shotgun shot. So good.
Hey, is that any way to treat a hero?
Huh? You're Johnny. I thought you'd been killed.
You're the bartender, huh? Hard to recognize you with all those bandages. And by the way, my name isn't Johnny. It's the super ultra sexy hero.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I
What's with
agree.
that outfit of yours? No, I don't have time for small talk. Our town was attacked.
Oh, I'm a little
by some
behind everyone else.
strange-looking folks.
What?
They came here for the gold. We tried to fight back, but
I love how he says it like a supermodel. Zan.
Design.
most of the townspeople were killed. And if someone doesn't step in soon and do something, they'll take over the town in no time.
Oh no.
The Jackal. Well, they aren't gonna get away with this. They took my town. They better get ready for a surprise.
So what console was this on, Mike?
This is a PlayStation 1 game.
Can't beat them
Okay,
all.
it is.
This is
PlayStation.
1999 PlayStation 1. As you can see from the very high production value.
Oh
Taking full
yeah.
advantage of all
And you
the
also
knowledge
gain
they have.
super cutscene faster than horsepowers.
Okay, looks like Almacia, Amazing Toaster, and Jangle Storm are past the first cutscene, so they are moving into gameplay.
So imagine this, but Rising Zan is in his boxers. That's underwear mode.
Wait, there's underwear mode?
Yes!
Oh, baby.
I'm not kidding when I say there's an underwear mode. You can unlock it after you beat the game.
Oh. Okay, this game is perfect. It's perfect the
And
way
yes,
it
the
is.
stages are called impacts. Alright, so what you're immediately going to notice is that, well, that you've already noticed like 10 minutes ago, is that this game is completely absurd and crazy, and it's actually a lot of fun. What you'll also notice is that the camera is really, really bad because it's a PlayStation 1 game, and this is before dual analog sticks were considered the standard
Oh, yeah.
for both movement and cameras.
Oh man, I forgot about the helicopter blade.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that.
And what's actually really interesting about this game that I'm not sure if the players will figure out is that you can actually cancel your sword combo by hitting guard and to do like faster combos and maximize your damage. There's also special moves in this game. So if you look at the
Whoa.
circle in the bottom left, it's not only your sexy picture, as you saw it on, who is it? Jangle Storm screen. He did a special move. And that takes up the blue meter. The special
Okay.
moves are more powerful, and you have vulnerability frames, so they're actually really good to use.
Okay, and it fills up pretty quickly, actually.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's
And,
actually really
and
generous.
as you can see, this game has a lock-on system. Jangle Storm is catching on pretty quickly. The others are struggling a little bit more.
Looks like...
But Amazing Toaster's also getting it.
Yep. Heavy base just having a lot of
He have
buffer.
trouble with the fact that you can just shoot stuff by aiming at it, and he used his sexy hero power, which he had a bar of, to go into this crazy mode where you go super fast and do a lot more damage, and your sword gets way longer.
Ooh.
But he blew it because he should have saved it for the boss or for a really tough section.
Well,
And he's just trying to figure out how to shoot that last target.
L1 once quickly.
Also, is it just me, or is Heavy Base X not started?
He's
Still
having
buffering.
some stream issues.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I presume it's going to hop in just a little bit. Yeah, Almacia having a hard time getting this shot. So at the top, is that your super sexy gauge?
Yes, that is the gauge. So
Okay.
Jangle Storm and Amazing Toaster are both full on the hero meter. And the thing is, Jangle Storm used 1 bar, but if you tap the button multiple times when you use it, you'll have a longer duration and more bar to work with.
Ah, gotcha.
And
I still love the fact.
and as
that
you can
they-
see, this is some top class PS1 voice acting.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say I love the fact that like the cutscenes all have voice acting and the bosses just make these generic sound effects.
Yeah. So there is one boss that actually says words, and it's in the most squealy, high-pitched voice that you'll ever hear.
Baby.
And that's if they get up to stage 4.
How long
But
do you
since
think...
this is cutscene percent, I'm not sure if they'll make it that far.
Yes.
There are a lot of stages. There's 9 stages, if I remember correctly. Oh, let's see which canon Jangle Storm chooses. This is actually important,
Uh-oh.
because
Those
one is
middle-
progression and the others are just trolls. Like that.
So good. It just shoots you out, that's all.
Yep.
Left is the right one.
Yeah, that looks like it's the correct one.
Yes. It's not the right one, it's the correct one, Dragon Dark.
Left is right.
No. Okay, Jangle Storm running out of fuse. I don't know what that means necessarily.
The fuse is how long your hustle mode lasts.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's called Hustle Time.
Hustle time.
And the bottom right is actually a map with radar, which you end up not using too much unless if you're really, really lost and you need to know where to go. But the game is pretty linear, so it shouldn't take them too long to figure out where to go.
Yeah, this doesn't look too complex to follow. Oh my gosh. I just love this game. So good.
It's such a great game. And the thing is, this is not a bad game. Like, it is really weird and janky, but like, it's actually, like I said, it's a proto Devil May Cry. It's definitely rough around the edges.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at its core, it's a pretty solid game.
Yeah, and I'd say that, you know, it is Kuso in ways, but not necessarily...
Yeah, you could, I mean, you could qualify it as Kuso just from the look, but in terms of play, it's actually like a fairly fun game.
I'm taking a look at other games that they made, and they mostly made snowboarding games. This
Yeah,
company...
they were known for the Cool Borders series.
Yeah.
I think.
Skate and
And,
Destroy.
well, if you've
yeah.
never heard of the Cool Borders games, well, that's how well known they were. And on Jangle Storm screen, we're going to see the first all-button event if he learns how to get through the door.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not very intuitive how you get through that door.
Yeah, I think you just run up to it.
I think you have to run up and hit like
Now, some modern games have quick time events where you have to react to things. But you've been hearing about these all-button events, and you're like, what does an all-button event entail? Well,
Just
it
watch.
means you hit left, right, the face buttons, and the L and R buttons as fast as you can so you can get through these obstacles. And if you're like, why not start and select? Well, now you know that start and select are officially not buttons. There you go.
Wait, they're not actually buttons in this?
Oh,
All
of course
button
not.
event!
Those are all
Come
the
on!
buttons.
Jangle Storm!
All the buttons that
All the
matter, at
buttons!
least.
All the buttons!
Oh no, he wasn't hitting all the buttons!
No, it blew him up!
And here's the thing, the all buttons get harder and harder as the game goes on. So if you're actually running this game or just doing a playthrough, like your hands legitimately get really tired by the end.
Amazing Toaster also failed the all button event. Guau, guau, guau. Do the all button events actually matter here?
Okay. I don't 100% agree with your assessment, Suburban Socrates, but I do see where you're coming from. And yes, this game definitely does have that B-movie quality to it. Okay, so Jangle Storm's on the first boss, or Mr. Guau, 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 guau,
Guau, guau, guau.
and he unleashed the explosive shots on him, and basically you just shoot at him for this form, and then once he's vulnerable, you just wait until after he spins and then you beat him up.
Okay, Almacia, all button event. Come on, mash the buttons, smash the buttons.
Mash the buttons. He doesn't seem to understand it either. He's just gonna get blown up.
Everybody failed the all
button. I think it matters
button.
in the sense that if you don't have enough health, you will die.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Jangle Storm unfortunately uses hustle time at the wrong moment.
Ooh.
Because the boss is completely invulnerable during this phase, and he's actually taking a lot of damage. He needs to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Now he can hit the boss, now that he's all tired out. But he didn't realize that in time, so he's gonna have to go through another phase of this. Although Amazing Toaster is close behind. If Amazing Toaster catches on faster, he can kill this boss.
Okay, let's see what Amazing Toaster is able to do. Ooh, taking a nasty hit there. Oh my gosh, this game is such a blast. It's so fun.
It's so good. Yeah, both Amazing Toaster and Jangle Storm are really close to each other. It's basically whoever can kill the boss after he recovers from this first. Jangle Storm is using the gun, which is slower than slashing at him, so Amazing Toaster will get it first. And then now, here's another all-button event. And the way you do this is that you mash the buttons like crazy, so you can go into this combo sequence against the boss and increase your range. Amazing Toaster didn't realize what was going on, so he got finish level G. It can go from G to A. And with A, that means you mashed a bunch of buttons and you did a bunch of special moves and combos while you are beating up the boss.
Jangle Storm is gonna get a week probably as well.
Yeah.
Weak.
So he got a week. No super ultra sexy hero for him, just a chicken. I forgot about the chicken ring. And technically for a speed run, you just want to go for the week, but who wants to do that? You need to live the lore. You need to be the Zon.
Oh yeah. Well, it's good to see everybody doing pretty good at the boss. Almacia is a little bit close to dying though. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, he can't take another hit, but the boss is pretty easy to dodge.
Let's see, Heavy Bass is on to the all-button event. Let's see if they can figure this out.
Oh yeah.
All-button.
Almacia's on the stage finish all-button event.
Almacia also gonna be getting a week here.
Yeah. So if you build up enough strength, then you actually go in a combo sequence where you can combo the boss repeatedly and get more points. All right, let's see if Heavy Bass X gets it.
Yeah!
Oh, he's doing it!
He's doing it!
He got it. Take that.
Throw that bomb!
No more!
So swag points for Heavy Bass right there. Almacia is a chicken.
Everyone's a chicken.
Okay, I think we're on to a cutscene, but Heavy Bass X is...
This next stage is actually really short, but it's also one of the more difficult stages in the game. Fortunately, there's unlimited continues in this game.
Ooh.
So the only problem is, if you continue, you have to start from the beginning of the impact. But I'll be quiet for this cutscene.
Okay.
Johnny?
Huh?
You're Johnny. No, you're alive.
My name is Zan. I don't know anybody named Johnny.
What are you talking about? It's Val, your neighbor. Don't tell me you've forgotten. What the hell are you wearing? Now forget it. You did save us. They're here for our gold.
I mean, technically, someone could
And they
question what
killed
Val is wearing.
everyone. My dad, Mom.
This is so good.
Can't
Also,
you just kill them all?
if you're a sheriff,
problem,
you should
ma'am.
probably
I'm
wear
here
more
now.
clothes.
You got nothing to worry about. Just tell me what you know about him.
I don't have much information, but I've heard there is some sort of castle in the next town.
Next town, huh?
Do you mind if I talk about this stage that Amazing Toaster's on, even we're in the middle of a cutscene?
Go ahead. I think we're done with the
Okay,
cutscene.
so the way this stage works is that that walking coffin-esque thing, it's actually not a coffin, it's more of a Japanese ceremonial. But anyway, you need to defeat that before the timer counts down. If it reaches, it's filled with explosives, or it'll trigger some explosives at the clock tower, as you can see in Almatia's screen.
Heavy base
But
X.
the thing is, you can't just whack at it all the time because you get stopped at these screens, which is why there are these green walls all around when they're at certain areas. So what they want to do is that they want to hit the thing as much as possible when they can still hit it. But then after the object disappears, they want to kill the enemies around. And if this is an area that's a really good time to use specials, because the specials, if you time them correctly, you can go through the flames while you're still hitting the guy. And as you can see, the game has lots of blood. You know, this game has everything. It has blood, it has cowboys, it has samurai.
Oh,
it has,
yeah.
It has hustle time, it is super ultra sexy points, it has unlockable modes like underwear mode.
It's the most important game. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
And
blood.
if anyone needed an argument on why the PlayStation 1 is better than N64, just show them this game, and they will have no counter argument.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my gosh. Well,
I mean,
if you didn't
what
notice,
can you have the N64? Oh, you have Mario Kart and 3D Collectathon platformers.
This
and
is
if you want
kart
anything
games.
else, then there's no Rising Zan on the N64,
Yeah.
and it couldn't fit all that sweet voice acting and cutscenes.
Man, yeah, no Rising Zan, no Xena.
Hand.
Actually, there is a Xena game on N64, but still, my
There
point
is.
stands.
It's a really bad fighting game.
Yeah, it's not like PlayStation Xena, you know. so-
Another argument for the PlayStation 1. So unfortunately, it looks like Jangle Storm's going to fail, and Amazing Toaster already failed. This is actually a really tough stage the first time. Fortunately, as I said, there are unlimited continues. What is unfortunate is that you have to start all the way back from the beginning of the stage. That's not a big deal here, but if it happens in another stage, in a longer stage, then that could actually be a very bad thing.
It's better than having no continues.
And if people are wondering about the special moves that you've seen occasionally in Jingle Storm screen, the way they work is that you can either do up down slash, up slash, left slash, or right. And then there's also one involving the gun where you can rapid fire it by pushing up and then holding down the gun button, and you'll rapid fire your gun. There's also a special combo that involves alternating the slash and the gun button that I don't think anyone's figured out. Although, fortunately, it looks like Amazing Toaster is doing a much better job this time.
Almatia almost
taken down the coffin
Very close.
to like less than 20% of its health, and he's
Nice.
gotten a better handle of what to do. What he wants to do around the flames is, either sidestep them like that or special through them.
I like that you decapitate the fire breathers. Those poor dudes, you know?
Well, I mean, they're trying to burn you alive, so I don't have much sympathy for them.
Well, okay, I mean, that's fair enough.
And Amazing Toaster, yep, he did a good job ignoring those. The problem is he took a long time to destroy those fire-breathing dudes. The thing is, I feel like the manual does mention the special moves. He'd either want to do that or at least activate hustle time so he goes faster. But he's the one player I haven't seen use hustle time.
I can check and make sure it's in the manual.
It probably is. Yeah.
I think Amazing Toaster's still okay, because as long as he kills that one red lantern quickly enough, yeah, he has plenty of time. He's good.
Oh, yeah.
So, Amazing Toaster securing his lead. Let's see if he'll actually go for a finish. Oh, he's building it up. He's building it up.
Oh, yeah. Still, the idea of an all-button event is so good. Over 100
Oh, Amazing Toaster actually did the sword gun combo. So he got a D instead of a G. He's getting closer. He just barely passed. He didn't flunk out. And he got a cool.
Do you just have to mash really, really fast to get higher?
You have to mash. Like, you really have to mash all the buttons a lot on the build-up event, and then you have to know your combos and special moves enough to use them a bunch during the actual beatdown.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Now, mind you, this doesn't save the frames, but it does save your fame. So that's why it's very important to do.
Almacia still not getting the all-button events, but that's okay. Weak.
Yeah, but he beat the stage. Jangle Storm's really close. He might get it. He has... did he get it? I can't tell.
Jangle,
he
come
got
on!
it. Ow! Down to the wire.
Oh my god.
He is very fortunate.
Holy crap.
So, are we giving Heavy Base X more time? Because he had to start late?
Yeah, I believe I am just a touch behind. Let me do a quick refresh for all of the streams so that we can get caught up. I'll let Almacia's cutscenes keep playing, and then refresh their stream.
Oh yeah, so this is where they will have to learn how to reflect, which is forward block. Well, they don't have to learn how to reflect, but it helps to reflect here.
Ah.
But
Does
at
the
least
game
he's
actually
learning how to
teach
block.
you how to do it?
Yes, I think they do if you don't skip the cutscene.
Well, Oriental dark powers. Spooky. Oh,
I mean, this game is from the 90s, so it's still using the term Oriental.
yeah.
And also, it's from Zipangu, so you know. It is very mysterious country. Very much not Japan. Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie, like, you know how he had the silly games block, this SGDQ?
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
One of the reasons was to have games like this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want a game like this?
I would love a game like this.
Exactly. And this game is really my fault, because I bought this like 10 years ago, and I played it for a little bit, and I was like, I think I had just played Devil May Cry or something, and I was like, this is just a bad Devil May Cry, and I stopped playing it.
Oh yeah, Heavy Base X got a need on that boss. Very important.
Okay.
I love games that are just ridiculous, you know. I would say that there are multiple definitions for Kuso. Kuso is often bad, but it can also be just the bizarre and the absurd.
Yeah, bizarre and jank.
This is definitely both of those.
And the thing is, after the first HDQ, Rom Scout was still the only person around, and he found this game, and we started playing it, and he said, and then he yelled at me, "Why have you never shown anyone this game?" And I was like, I don't know why. So, yeah, that's the start of this game. I've always played it with all the cutscenes. I know there's some people who kind of seriously speedran it, and they know of this game through me, either directly or indirectly.
Oh
This
boy.
doesn't surprise me.
Nope, no surprise at all. I mean, it was on the bonus stream of, I think it was SGDQ 2013.
Yes, it was SGDQ 2013, and there is an infamous GIF that if you post it in the chat will probably be timed out because it will immediately make this stream X-rated.
Oh,
I tried to find that GIF and I could not.
I've seen that GIF all over the place, okay? Like, about 3 or 4 times a year I stumble across something, and I'm in that GIF as well, Mike. It's not just you, okay?
And you do want to know something? At the rate these players are going at, we will definitely see the 4th stage, and we will definitely be able to hear the 4th boss, because he's one of the few bosses. He's not the only boss, but one of the few bosses who actually voice acts his lines, and with all of the glory of PS1 voice acting.
Heavy Bass X knows how to reflect.
That's good.
Nice.
There is a concern here, though, for Amazing Toaster. He's really low in health. And these guys he's fighting are not. This is where specials really come into play, because then he can just use the specials to be invulnerable through their attacks. But I haven't really seen anyone use the specials except for Jangle Storm a couple times, and they must have been an accident because we haven't used them since.
I've seen Heavy Bass using them a little bit more often. Like he was using the circle slash when he was going to the when he was chasing the bomb thing down.
That's good because that'll help him get through the game. Oh, it looks like Jangle Storm has pulled ahead and he's on another all button event and he's learned how to hit all the buttons.
Oh my gosh, good. Amazing Toaster. Unfortunately, I think taking a game over there. Gonna be continuing. Okay, Jangle Storm does the all button event. Very nice.
Excuse us for the swears, but let's.
Oh, I forgot
rest in
about
peace,
swears.
Pushman.
Mike Uyama. Mr. Uyama. Yeah, it's fine. I'll forget.
Hey, it's this game.
Almasia's now in the all button event.
Come on, all
Let's see if
buttons.
he learns
All
how
buttons.
to all the buttons.
Oh yeah, Almacia is learning. Very nice.
Yeah, he's learning.
Oh.
He's not doing it very fast though. I think he needs to learn that he just wants to mash every single button at once.
This is
like
for
just
all
nuts on the
button
controller.
events.
Oh.
That is true, Cam. I've never had the timer run out.
That did a lot of damage. Yeah, I've never seen the timer run out as well. My pushman is broken. Yeah. What a jerk that pushman.
You see, you didn't kill him this time. He's just broken. And it looks like Jangle Storm game overed on the mid-boss. He took off a little more than half the health. He's currently in first, but Almacia has a chance to get ahead now.
Wow.
I see Almacia using some specials now, too.
Yeah, look at that sword. It's so long.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a South Park reference because it's been so long since that reference has been used. But yeah, it was 1999, so it was actually very timely.
Wait, what
when
was
this
the
game
South
was
Park reference? Do I want to ask?
Sure. I don't know. I just have a loud voice.
No, what's the South Park reference?
Oh, when they go, you killed Pushman, you...
Oh, okay. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, the references only enhance this game, really. And Almacia squeaks by, but he does defeat the mid-boss. I think there's actually health in that room. And he might have missed it. The health in this game does actually restore more health.
You know, if anybody ever had me translate a game, I probably wouldn't even look up what they're saying, and I'd just put whatever I want. And it would be the best translation, okay?
Oh, okay, so Almacia fortunately found the health. It happened to be in the sumo room. And the best way to deal with this sumo is from a distance and just shooting him. Once his hustle time runs out.
Oh, yeah.
And when he's in stone form like that, you can't hit him. You just have to wait it out. Although hustle time seems to be working out really well for Almeida. He seems to have learned that hustle time is really good against bosses.
Very nice.
And
Almeida
he beat
is
the
through.
third stage, or should I say impact.
Getting the all button event as well. That's going to help.
150.
Come
Yeah,
on.
150
Get those
feet,
points.
I guess.
Well, a few points.
But here's the thing. A good number to aim for, and maybe I'm exaggerating, but I think I was able to get up to these numbers. It was like 250 to 300. That gives you enough time to like really fit in enough combos and special moves and stuff to get the J rank.
I don't think you're exaggerating. That sounds just about right.
Yeah, I think they really need to learn, like, you really need to, like, basically wiggle your thumbs and fingers all over the buttons and basically as if you're having a spasm. And here's the thing. I noticed that they're sometimes struggling with these all-button events. The all-button events only get harder and harder as the game goes on.
Really?
Yes!
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And it's also when your hands get more and more tired, too.
You're late, Sam.
There we go. Jingle Storm is through the push, man.
I'm here to help you.
Wow, these voices.
Help, huh?
You fool. I was spying on them. And I got some information on their boss.
Oh, you did?
It's true. The boss's name is Loki.
Loki? It's Loki! Oh my
He built
gosh.
a castle west of here. He's there.
Loki.
He's the one wearing the mask.
I see. That's plenty. I'll take care of the rest. You take care of these people, okay?
No problem. You be careful.
So, do you like how a Japanese girl in kimono has a Valley Girl accent?
Oh yeah, that's so good.
And by the way, it's not Loki, it's Lokai. Obviously,
It's the
respect
great
the war, bro Sencha.
Japanese Valley, okay?
And I'll keep quiet for this cutscene.
Okay.
That train jump was obviously serious time.
So he needs a horse. Why?
Exactly.
Ooh.
He just has cutscene running powers
Hell
on the
Train.
Hell Train. Which sounds like a metal song.
I'd rather go beat on some humans.
Oh no! Jangle Storm took another death.
Oh, that's a really bad death, too. Because like I said before, you have to start all the way from the beginning if you die.
Oh.
It looks like Amazing Toaster made it past the mid-boss, but the problem is if he doesn't find the health on the stage boss, he's going to have a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned.
I was gonna say the door's giving him a little bit of trouble too.
And it is worth noting that this is the lowest of the 3 difficulties. You unlock a difficulty every time you beat the game.
Wait, really? Cool.
Yes.
Sounds like
There's
this
a
game
lot
has
of
a lot
replay value to this game.
replay value.
You can even play as Sapphire, the person who you just rescued in the 3rd impact.
Okay, we need to get this into some marathon.
I mean, obviously, underwear mode is going to be the most powerful donation incentive ever if Doctors Without Borders is okay with it.
Oh, they're fine with it. It's underwear, Mike.
Yeah, they're from
Underwear's-
France. They have looser attitudes about, you know, nudity and
Yeah,
sex
I'd
and
just be
gender, so.
more worried about Twitch being okay with underwear.
Oh yeah, I can't have shirtlessness on stream.
Too lewd for Twitch. Too lewd for Twitch.
Ah, they changed that rule to just be no sexual innuendo. It doesn't specifically say no shirts anymore.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna say with. Never mind. I'm good. That's
We
a
should
comment
stop this
for later.
conversation immediately if we want to keep it PG.
Yeah, that's a comment for later. Save them! You only have 13 seconds left, Dalmatia. Thank you. At least they have better voice acting than
And
the
here's
Cold
a
Stone.
troll. Oh, I thought there was a troll ninja.
Ah.
Oh, this is not a fun room. This room is actually very difficult. So what you have to do is that you have to hit the red button, and then you'll immediately see what's going to go on, what's going to happen.
Okay.
And as an update on the other racers, it looks like Amazing Toaster is doing just fine in the third boss, and beats the third boss.
Nice.
So he is firmly in second now.
Heavy Bass is actually like right behind him.
Yeah, Heavy Bass. He has plenty of health, so... Yeah. So, as you can see, this is, not the most fun room to navigate through, but he barely makes it.
Amazing Toaster over 200 for the all-button event.
That's good. Let's see what he gets. He gets a week, though. You have to learn how to do the specials and combos to really get a good score in there. And Almatia seems to have learned the Cyclone Slash.
Nice.
There's also a spinning jump slash and kind of like a projectile slash. They all have their uses. I would say out of the three, probably the jumping spin slash is the best. Because it not only is invincible like the other ones, but it also catapults you forward.
Oh boy. Jangle Storm doing Pushman again.
Oh yeah, Tall White Ninja. This game has a very unique aesthetic and everything to it.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
Yeah, and I would recommend it. It's not an expensive game. I got it for $10. I don't think it's much more than that. Even if you want it complete in box.
Oh, there's Troll Ninja.
Yep,
Wait,
there's the
do you
Ninja.
not even have to save any of those people in the cages?
Nope, you don't have to save any of those people.
Is there any benefit to saving them?
You feel warm and fuzzy inside?
That's a pretty good benefit. Okay. See, it even has a save/kill incentive for this game, Mike.
Save or kill the underwear hostages. Let them go in their skivvies. Or their nudity shall be punished.
I love it.
So, I could submit this game for the Big Bad Game-a-thon, but that would be deceiving because this is obviously not a bad game.
Oh, it's bad in ways. The camera, just say the camera's
It's
bad. There you go.
So Almatia's actually really struggling in this stage. It looks like he's about to die.
Yeah. Let's see what happens to them in just a second.
I'm kind of shocked he didn't die right there, actually.
Yeah, there is no color in that health bar.
Yeah.
All button
and also,
event.
if he fails this all button event, he will die.
Come on, Almatia. All buttons, all the buttons.
No,
Come
all
on.
the buttons.
Oh,
Not
no.
some of the buttons, all of them. Oh.
Well, that's death.
Well,
Oh, he's dead. Or is he? Oh.
What?
oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Oh, there is an item in the game that essentially gives you an extra life.
Ah.
I don't remember which one it is. I think it looks like a coconut or some kind of daiquiri or Mai Tai. But he did die.
Okay, gotcha. Well, good that Almatia did have that in order to stay alive after the QTE, or the ATE.
And Jangle Storm getting a dank 420 points, although his finish level is still G. I don't know what the G stands for, but it doesn't stand for good. I guess they wanted something below F.
So good. Yeah, I know. For some reason, Jangle is really behind you on my screen.
Jangle's behind because he died twice on the third stage.
No, on my screen.
One was on the boss. And
So-
the boss is the worst place to die.
Well,
Now,
you
if
just
there's
see the
gonna
rating.
be a place
like-
where people die, and they're actually going to make it up to here, since I think there's still about 25 minutes left to this match.
Yeah,
19.
roughly 20.
Okay, then probably someone will make it, is the 5th stage. Because, should I spoil it for people or should I let them see it?
I think let's wait a little bit, okay?
Okay, let's wait a little bit. And Almatia's on the boss. And you're gonna hear some hot voice acting.
Oh. Wow.
It's the super ultra sexy hero, Zan.
Zen.
You have no idea what you are meddling with. Come out, my beloved creation.
Wow. Okay, it looks like a robot fight, huh?
Yep, you fight a robot.
Okay.
There is a trick to this fight, which Almatia is gonna... Well, it's not really a trick, but it's more like a gimmick. That Almatia's gonna figure out really fast is that while this robot does take damage really fast, it's eventually, once it gets down to half health, will go to the side and start recharging itself. So you have to kill both of those rechargers on the side.
Ah, gotcha.
And if you don't do it fast, yeah, this happens.
Well, I mean...
No, he just wants to slash it. He was doing fine until then. So that's why the robot takes a lot of damage, because of those things. You can kill those things before it fully recharges, though. So if you're fast enough... But the thing is that I don't know if it requires specials, but specials certainly do help.
Yeah. So, can you destroy them before?
No, they have to pop out.
Okay, so they do have to pop out. It's required seeing those.
And
Okay.
as for an update on status, it looks like Amazing Toaster and Heavy Base X are basically tied.
Nice. Yeah, let's see.
And the thing is, this is not guaranteed for Almatia, because while he is ahead of the two, he is low in health, and after this boss, there's actually, if I remember correctly, another boss to this stage.
Oh, really?
I'm not 100% sure. I might be misremembering it with another boss featuring the Doctor and a robot.
Ooh, that was a hefty punch by the robot. Let's see what Almatia
Yeah,
can do.
the problem is, while he's doing good damage, he's also taking good damage to his face.
There we go. It's a finish attack, all button event.
Okay, it looks like that is the boss of the stage.
Ah,
So I was
gotcha.
thinking of a different stage that has a different robot boss. So you are going to see the 5th stage, and
Nice.
And then you'll see why it's a stage that I'm pretty much convinced that every player will die on.
Oh no, an F.
F is better than G.
Yeah.
Hey, Amazing Toaster has good grasp of the all button events.
Nice.
It looks like Heavy Base X is struggling a bit.
Well, you did say that they get more difficult as time goes on.
Yes, they do. And also your hands get more tired as time goes on. So it's a pretty bad combination, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I'll have to stream this sometime and show people how to really mash those buttons.
Oh boy, you have to mash.
And you know, and maybe we can make it a cooperative effort again, Prosentia, and make it and update the GIF.
Update the GIF. Oh baby. Nothing that we needed more than that.
Or in his Ann voice. Oh baby, super ultra sexy.
It's your turn.
Sad.
Well, you're better than I thought. I'm sorry, but there won't be any next time for you.
Wow, thank you, voice
You'll
actor.
be dead sooner or later.
You'll be dead sooner or later. That's called old age.
Where are you
It
going?
happens to everybody.
This part's pretty great.
Good job, Zan.
Those hot PlayStation 1 particle effects.
Oh, yeah. Is the train gonna blow up? Oh, yep.
So Amazing Toaster and Heavy Base X are both on the 4th boss. Heavy Base X just slightly behind Amazing Toaster.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that for Amazing Toaster, I'm really far behind you. Let me refresh that. Refresh that, and get Almacia refreshed so that everything is as caught up as possible.
So I think Amazing Toaster will be fine in this boss, because you don't take that much damage in this game when you get hit, but Heavy Base X is actually in a really precarious spot. He can only take 1 or 2 more hits before he dies.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit risky. Let's see what he's able to do. Ooh, luckily...
So, while the lock-on in this game is awkward, you do still want to use it, especially in these guys, so you can actually hit them with any consistency. And I think Almacia is just learning that.
Yeah, they look a little difficult to hit.
And here's the other thing. You don't have to fight those things.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Why?
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Okay.
Heavy Base unfortunately took a death there.
Yes, and that's a very bad death.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's going to
that-
lose a lot of time. Let's see what
So,
Toaster...
Amazing Toaster is definitely in second as long as he can beat this boss. Although he's getting a little low in health, but I think he'll be okay because he's slashing away at these rechargers. And once you do that, then the boss fight becomes much faster.
You already got one of the recharges down, too.
Oh, this is pretty great. Look at Almacia's screen.
Oh. What? Okay, I kind of love that. A little bit of love.
So it's a little close for Amazing Toaster, but as long as he plays it kind of carefully, he should be okay.
He got him.
Yeah, he got him.
Okay, good. Jangle is starting to get this boss as well.
Yeah, and Jangle also has a lot of health, so he should be okay.
Ooh, Amazing Toaster actually racking up a good number of points on the all-button event.
Still got a G, though.
Ah,
Yeah, it's not just about the amount of feet or whatever you earn. It's about what combos you do. I think once you get up to 1,500 or 2,000, that's when you get really good scores.
okay, I gotcha. He's still a chicken. Man.
I know.
It happens, though. Well, yeah, we
So,
have just
meanwhile,
under 10 minutes.
Almacia's trying to bust up a gold bar making operation. This room is actually really annoying. This is legitimately an annoying and difficult room because these guys teleport everywhere and throw projectiles at you.
So is it bad for them to make gold bars? Like, if they're just turning gold in gold bars, that seems like a very...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that would be illegal, but I don't know.
I
mean,
guess
it is
it
fueling
is.
a criminal enterprise that has ninjas and disembodied hands.
How is it criminal?
They pushed Zan off a cliff.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty criminal.
Oh, Jangle Storm took a death.
Storm unfortunately
Boss,
dies
well.
on the fourth boss. And Almatia's a little lost. All he has to do, he thinks that's entry point, but it's actually those 2 double doors. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Now he's already low in health. There might be a health item around here.
There was a
Okay.
small one, though.
Yeah, but it was a small one. So this part is pretty tough. But it's not this part that's really why people are going to die. Although I did
really?
forget about that annoying gold bar area, which doesn't help at all either. So you have to use the lock on here. So if you haven't used it yet, what you have to do is that you have to shoot the bomb, and then the guy will try to disarm it, and then that's when the guy is vulnerable, and then you have time to hit the guy.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it
And
looks like
it's-
Dalmatia may take a death here.
Yeah. And here's the thing. This isn't even what I thought he'd take a death over. But I think that part's coming up real soon. If it's not now, then it's no more than like a minute or 2 from now, if he survives, which might not happen.
I think they may have grabbed one of the extra lives, though.
What they picked up was ammo.
Yeah,
Ammo,
that's
lives.
rocket ammo.
Well, there's so many ninjas making gold. This gold operation. I don't know. They're just trying to, make their own enterprise. It's fine.
how much
Leave
time is
the
left in this
ninjas
match?
alone. What's that?
How much time is left in this match?
Oh, we've got 6.5 minutes.
Okay, I think Almatia could possibly make it to the part. If he doesn't, then I'll just tell what it is.
Okay.
That I think is the reason why everyone would die here. But there's also a very long stage. So, but he's still definitely in the lead. However, this gives Amazing Toaster a chance to catch up. I don't think Jangle Storm and Heavy Base X can catch up in this time.
I think you're right. Jangle Storm and Heavy Base X may be able to get back to the boss of their stage.
Heavy Base is at the boss, but Jangle Storm I don't think has a chance to move up at this point.
Yeah, so Heavy Base has a slim chance, but he'd really have to hurry up, and I don't think he'd be able to do that, especially when you take the cutscene into account.
Oh, yeah. You can't skip that cutscene, can you? They shouldn't. They're not allowed to skip the cutscene. No skipping.
Yeah, and the gold song is pretty good.
Oh, Heavy Base took another death.
Ooh.
Oh, I must be behind you guys.
I'm a little bit behind, yeah.
Yeah. So as good as hustle time is, it doesn't make you invincible.
Jangle, you have to mash all the buttons better.
All the buttons, not just one.
He's mashing some of them.
Not enough of them.
Come on,
Or maybe
more
the damage is
buttons! More
good,
buttons!
Which honestly, I can sympathize with. As someone who has not really run this game before, but has done kind of casual playthroughs of it, all in one sitting, it really wears in hands.
Oh, yeah. I imagine they're pretty tired at this point. That is a
As
death.
per Rising Zam lore, start and select are not buttons. But everything else is.
Yeah, just so you know.
Start and select, merely just select and start the game. That's it. No button function there.
Can you pause during an all-button event?
I can't remember.
That's... I hope not. That'd be weird. Like, that's one time in a video game where I can say pausing does not make sense. Ah, well, I don't think Heavy Base X or Jangle Storm will be able to get back to the boss, but we'll see what they
I
can do.
haven't quite seen their progress on the boss. Although, maybe for simplicity's sake, I would say that Heavy Base X is in third because he reached the boss first.
For simplicity, that would make sense to me, yeah.
I mean, this is a 5B match, so it doesn't really matter too much either way. This is more of a fun match.
Oh, baby. Well, Almacia is still trying to make some progress. It looks like Amazing Toaster is at the gold
It
factory.
looks like Almacia might actually make it up to the point where I can explain why I think everyone would die in this stage.
Ah. We'll find out. We've got just under 3 minutes left. Okay, I'm just sort of sitting back, enjoying the rest of this. Amazing Toaster is past the gold factory section.
There's a slim chance he could catch up to Almacia, but I don't think he will because he has to figure out this boss fight. Although he figured it out very quickly.
Oh yeah.
And he has an okay amount of health. Not great, but okay.
Is this the part you were thinking of, Mike?
Oh no, this is just another all-button event. Although this one is harder than the last one. And it's pretty great what he does to
wow.
what he does during this all-button event. It's pretty great.
I hate beta versions.
The Swordnado!
Wow. That's so good. So good. Okay, Almacia moving on. Are we gonna see
You know what's
oh,
terrible?
No.
It might actually be faster to fail all button events, which I feel like is against
why?
the spirit.
Oh.
So, this is why I think everyone would die, because there's a minecart section, and it's really hard, it's really long, and it's pretty awful. And like every other point in the game, if you fail the minecart section, you go back to the beginning of the stage.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't hit the sign in time, so...
You have to hit the sign?
You don't have to, but if you hit the sign, then I think that changes your direction. Or maybe you just have to hold the direction.
Well, there's a death.
Minecart sections are so bad in so many games. Yeah, Almacia is not happy.
Unfortunately, this game is not much of an exception. It's really hard to tell unless you're constantly slowing down, like what's about to hit you.
Almacia's responses in chat are pretty good.
Yeah, saying this is not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay. Like, as much as I love this game, this part is definitely not okay.
Oh,
right, so
baby.
Amazing Toaster also made it to the fire cannon. I think... Is it time? Because...
It is time!
Oh, okay.
And I almost hit it right on time. Almost. So close. But we are done, Mike. That was...
Well, I just want to see how Amazing Toaster does in this all button event.
Yeah, let's see.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. Come on. You can do it, Amazing Toaster. Oh, no. Come on. You're so close. No. Do it. No. Oh, he got it.
Okay. Well,
He
we're
just
watching
scared
it
the
right now, so we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, the stream is a little bit behind Mike's excitement. That's okay, Mike.
That's fun. Oh, really? Wow. All I did was put up the multi-stream for all the players.
Wow, he got it with like 0.1 second left. That
Yeah,
was
exactly.
beautiful. Very, very nice. Well, fantastic
I'm not
match.
trying to spoil. Blame Comcast.
Comcast spoiling everything. So yeah,
That
thank
is
you.
true. I do ruin things for everyone. I am the person who discovered the Demon Rush this game, among many others.
But to let people know, Almacia took the victory, Amazing Toaster taking second, Heavy Bass X third, and Jangle Storm fourth. I'm really glad that we had this game, and this match was